Hi again, Doug here from X-Frames FPV, and today I've got kind of a preview video for you. Now, I haven't had any build-out videos here recently, and that's because number one, we've had the Christmas holiday, and I pretty much didn't put out anything during that time because I took time off, and I wasn't able to get anything kind of pre-recorded. But also I've been quite a few builds. I'm waiting on parts. This build, this is a Helix 6-inch, and we're actually waiting for the new T-Motor F80 V2 to come in stock. And I'm excited to put that one on here because it's going to be a very powerful build, very powerful motor. And we're actually building this one to accept up to a 6S LiPo. And actually my customer, which is in Texas, is on the Panhandle there. He did order one 6S from me. And if anybody has the space to do it, that would be out there in the Panhandle of Texas. So we'll see how he likes it. I know primarily he's going to be running 5S on this 6-inch build, but those new F80s should be really, really a good pairing with this setup. And I talked before about how much I love the Helix and how well thought out everything was. And we start with the flight controller here. I've built the Furious FPV Combini. I built a couple of those, and that's a great flight controller. It's built really well, but the layout is a little bit hard because to solder the signal wires, it's really tight in there. And everything on this, you've got your power leads right here, you got your signal there. Everything is really easy to get to, so I appreciate that. It's not that the Combini is a bad board, don't get me wrong, but as a builder, I want something that's going to build as good as it's going to fly, right? And so that's what I like about this ImpulseRC flight controller. Now, another thing we've got that makes it nice is this stackable VTX that basically stacks right on top of the flight controller. So I'm looking forward to getting this going. This will absolutely be a screamer. And it will handle really well because even though it's a super powerful motor, it's going to be this is going to be on the heavier side because I believe those motors are right at 40 grams, I believe. So that's, between 8 and 10 grams heavier than your standard 2206 motor. And so it's going to be nice to have everything on the Helix be light. You add these kind of heavier motors, and then the overall, what you get in the end is going to be something that's going to be not too heavy because we've got a nice light frame and components. So another thing that's going to be coming up on the channels, we're going to be doing, I'm going to be going to CES. That's a Consumer Electronics Show, and that's in Vegas. I'm leaving here Friday. It's now Wednesday, and I'm going to be gone for 4 days. And so I won't be doing any videos on build out or anything like that while I'm gone. But what I am planning on doing is doing some videos from the show. And this is one of the largest shows in Vegas, and it shows any kind of electronics, whether it be electronics that go in your car, whether it be toy grade whatever it is, it's going to be there at the show. Cameras, you name it. And so there's going to be some drone related stuff there, and so I'm hoping to upload some videos from the hotel kind of showing you what's going on at the show. And it's going to be kind of interesting because any narration that I might have to do before or after will have to be done from the hotel room, and it's gonna be an interesting proof of concept, as they will. Whether what I conceive to be true is going to actually happen, I don't know. But one of the things in going forward this year, personally, I'm going to be, as far as X-Frames FPV, we're going to, we've got Ray here that helps me out, and we're going to keep on the race side of things because that's our passion. But I'm also going to be doing a little bit of, my goal is to build a search and rescue drone with infrared cameras and all of that. And that's kind of it's number one, it's a very expensive build, but it's very different in, you need redundancy systems and that kind of thing. So I may, from the show, kind of show you guys, some of that stuff, just kind of show you kind of what I'm interested in. And, if it's something, if once I get it posted, if that stuff is like, oh, don't put that on the channel, that's not what this channel's about, then we can kind of talk about that. My goal, like I said, going forward is this channel is going to be about my passion, which is racing drones. And so, but I may highlight some of that information for you from the show. So if that stuff interests you, throw it in the comment section so that I can know, hey, these guys on my channel, they do like hearing about that stuff every once in a while. Because I know myself personally, the racing side of things, or these racing quads, is what I love to do, but I'm also interested in that other side. So it's going to be interesting to see this next year, kind of the progression of getting this build done, and whether I do that on another channel or on this channel, guys, that's going to be up to you, and we'll kind of go forward from there. So I appreciate you guys. I really do want your feedback on moving forward with this channel. It's not going to change. It's not like all the content is going to be completely different, because this is what I do. This is what I do for a living, is building these race drones. And so, but if you want to see some of the other stuff on the larger stuff, the search and rescue kind of things, and then let me know, put it in the comment section. And check out my website at xframesfpv.com, and I hope you get some time to fly.